Yeah, we're live. Hey guys, I think we're live about now. I, as many of you know, I'm up for the Young Achiever Awards of Western Australia for Care Collective, and now I'm up for another award thanks to the Catholic Education, where I get a $500 gift voucher, which will help me do more cool things and build on Care Collective and other things as well. But many of you may or may not know, I'm actually a main character in a book called Dropping In, and lucky enough to just have a lovely dinner with the author, Jeff Abel. I've included the link in the message, so if you guys want to buy the book, by all means, go ahead. We're all going in the world of digital now, and this is a book digitally and paperback wise that you won't regret buying. So I'll introduce you to Jeff, and we're going to have a bit of a chat here. If there's any questions while we're talking, let us know. So Jeff, we've had great experiences with Dropping In, but it's also maybe worth telling our story about how we met and how we came across each other. How many years ago now? About 7 or 8? It would have to be longer because it's my second Backhoffen pub, wouldn't it?
Yeah, at least 10, I think.
At least 10 years. So this is where friendship evolves, and it's about lasting longer friendship. But Jeff wrote the book with the initial idea to educate people that everyone's the same, no matter what your disability, or as I call it, a diagnosed disadvantage, didn't you?
Yeah, I was coming home from school and there were 3 kids sitting on the couch rolling down the hill of my street. And I thought, that is the coolest thing I've seen for ages. I'll have to write a story, but you need a reason for them to be on the couch. Yeah. And the reason I came up with was that 2 of the guys made the couch so that the 3rd guy could feel what skateboarding was like, because they had skateboard wheels on it.
Yeah.
And so they were trying to do something nice for their friend in the middle, for the 3 characters I thought of. And I'd started writing the book when I met Peter in a physiotherapy, what would you call it? Just the office of a physiotherapist.
Yeah, well, that physiotherapist, the reason why I was there on that day, I was also fundraising for the Ability Centre in the Wheelie Challenge. And I went to pick up the centre's donations on that day, and Lorraine Baxter, who was the receptionist behind there, sent me about a week later, because you didn't approach me at first, did you?
No, well, I was sitting there thinking about the book and you wheeled in and I thought, there he is. There's the guy, the exact guy that I've been thinking about and writing. Everything was exactly the same as what I'd written. I remember sending you the first 9 chapters to see if you'd be interested in making sure that I got it right. And you identified with them quite. You thought it was you as well, didn't you, at that point?
Well, I remember, as I was reading the book, I started tearing up, and for me to start tearing up is a big thing. You know, I'm sitting at the computer, I'm staring at the chapters, and I just remember ringing the phone and going, "Hi Jeff, This is James," you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Lorraine, and thank you Lorraine, it's been a really great friendship, I've had a really great experience, and there will be a volume 2 when both Jeff and I get the time and get around to it. So yeah, it's been a really great friendship, really great journey, but we've had some experiences along the way that have really enhanced us to get the book out there to people. Hello? Yes, we're still live. I got a phone call from my very dedicated taxi driver, Aman, if you're watching this. So I'm hoping it's still recorded everything in real time, but we'll find out. But then we'll just continue. So yeah, we've had a great journey and still many journeys to come. But Jeff, what got you into writing?
I was teaching down in the southwest, and I had boys in my class that wouldn't read anything, and there were no books available that they were interested in. So I thought, well, I'll write some, and I'll get them to illustrate the stories I write, and they liked them, and I thought that was very cool. So I wrote more. And when I moved up to Perth, the deputy at the school where I was, Dinah Walker, said you should send these to Fremantle Press, and she harassed me until I did.
Yeah.
And the rest is history.
And
Yeah.
Fremantle Press, they're actually the link that I put up there today, so you can buy them direct from Fremantle Press. I'd buy the online version. It's great for accessibility. You can change font sizes, and it's an easy read as well. I've read the book multiple times. I could recite a chapter. Wayne Stewart, you will know a few lines of it. So will my brother McBain, when we refer to going around on the motorbike strap to the back of the chair. So we refer to going around on a couch on the back in the book. So going around, you can explain that bit with the video.
The roll down the hill? Well, what could go wrong? Putting somebody with cerebral palsy on the couch and rolling it down a hill through a roundabout. It was the sort of thing that kids would do, trying to do something nice for their friend and bound to come unstuck, which they do badly.
Yeah.
I don't know how you ever managed to be on your brother's motorbike and not be horribly
it,
mangled.
It was a big piece of Velcro, massive piece of Velcro. I actually thought about reliving that experience a while back, but then the people I was with were like, nah, let's not do that. And I'm like, well, we've done it before, why not?
Velcro to the bike rider.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
were you afraid?
No, I wasn't afraid. If only we could relive it right now, but your knees wouldn't hack it.
Yeah. Well, in the book where James is watching them at the skate park, and he's right up on the edge, and he thinks that he might be able to get his chair to go racing down, and he thinks he's going to have a go at the ramp.
Yeah.
And Ian, the main character, saying, no, don't do it.
Yeah.
But I reckon you would. I
Yeah.
reckon if you were there, you'd probably have a go.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much it. You've got the link there. Just please vote for me on for the awards. We have an awards night coming up soon, which I'll be at. I'm going. Tickets are a bit expensive, but yeah, just keep an eye out and please keep voting. And a big thank you to Cindy and your dad also for letting you come out tonight and having a good dinner. Thanks for the fish and chips.
I've been a good boy all week.
Yeah, you have. There you go. Cindy, he's been a good boy all week. Let's just, and what me and Jeff will do more posts as time goes along. Maybe when we do a book signing, or what are they called?
Book signings.
Book signing, yeah.
Or appearances. Yeah.
Appearances. We can live stream from the appearance and see how we go. Well, guys, good night, and please just vote and buy the book. It will help many people, and we want to get it to audiobook. And in order to do that, we need sales to do that, to prove to the organisations out there, such as, I don't know, do Fremantle Press do audios, or whoever the audio people are, we want this book on audio. If you know someone who would do it for us, let us know. But otherwise, it just comes down to sales, doesn't it?
It does, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it got that shortlisting for the IBI International.
Yes, and it's travelled around the world.
Yeah, it's in their museum in, I guess it's a museum, their collection in Canada. So it got that shortlisting. So it is a good book for people with disabilities, because that was a category it was in. And it was the only one in Australia that got in that.
Speaking of which, Erica Webb, if you're watching, is there any way we can get blind citizens to put this book in audio? I don't know how it works, but that's a start, right? Anywhere, we don't mind.
Yeah, they'd have to go through free, I think.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so thanks for taking part in this video with me, Jeff, and any questions, just email us.
Yeah. It's a bit frightening looking at the camera, isn't it?
I'm used to it now, but
Yeah, well, I press the button.
in fact, it's my second live feed, and hopefully there'll be a lot more, and we'll press the finish button and see where it goes.
Here I come.